Hi folks, welcome to my humble off-grid homestead in the forest, and today I have a bit of a treat for you. I know I say I have a treat for you every time, it seems like lately, but I actually, well, I do. It's a little one, but today I'm going to be welcoming you to my gym. All right. So you've seen some of my videos where I do practical exercises on when I move my firewood, where I have to, I will probably do some more, but I have to move logs like tree lengths, not by myself necessarily, or smaller ones by myself. But today I'm actually going to be doing some regular exercises that uh, that you used to do, or I used to do when I was little in the school, at school, maybe in the morning before school starts or started, and really low impact ones that you can do anywhere, even if you're traveling am I in the frame? If when you're traveling, or if you're at a hotel room, or maybe you don't want to go to the exercise room, or maybe there isn't one available. So this is just really low impact ones. But as you know, there are most of you know there are 3 steps to it. There's a warm up, and then it's not like a firecracker straight up hit the pavement, sprint, and then die. So you have to kind of go gradually. So this is a warm up, right? And then here is where you're really working out at the very top of a climax, and then is a cool down. So warm up at the top of it, and then cool down. So I'm keeping this low impact. So to start with, also don't forget, I'm doing this outside. It's right now, it's about -1. We still have a decent amount of snow around. And so I have my hoodie on, but I'll do other ones later where I won't be dressed as one. But if you're somewhere where it's, even if it's not, the songbirds are coming back. So have a hoodie or light jacket on, and then as you warm up, take that off. But during your cool down, then you put that back on again. Always have a water bottle. I have one over there. I don't know why I have it so far away over there. What I do is I do a particular exercise, then I take a sip of water before going to the next one. So let's start with this, what I call a warm up. So I'm just going to be walking slowly at regular speed pace, and then brisk, and then maybe jog. And if you don't have the space to do whatever amount of space to do walking or jogging, whatever, just basically step, or what's this, march or whatever on the spot, right? Just follow me. All right, here we go. I'd like to be quiet and listen to the forest. The songbirds were here yesterday. I taped a little bit for you, and usually they're out really early in the morning, which I'm up. I've already been up since 6:15, and I've already done over an hour of exercise. You've seen my exercises indoors. It's too cold to come out. I mean, my hands are cold right now. Like I said, it's -1. But I'll warm up. It's fine. Focus on your, don't focus on the negative. Focus on what you're going to feel like afterwards. How good you're going to feel. How that extra step, extra bounce in your step. Maybe you can reduce your waistline by 1 inch. I know that every winter I put on about 10 pounds, which I'm not happy about, and especially since as you age, it becomes harder to lose those pounds. And then by midsummer, I've lost those 10 pounds, and I feel so much better fitting into my clothes. Okay, so maybe a little faster now. If you weren't here, I have a circular driveway that I walk, and then I can run, and I can really sprint. But I can't do that with you. You really need a. Okay, so Like I said, if you don't have that, you can just march on the spot. And the more parts of your body that you use, the better. For instance, you could do this, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm on hard, uneven ground because the ground is still frozen. You can do this, which is fine, or you can do this. Now you're moving your arms. Now, if you have weights, and I do inside, you've seen my little weight corner that have weights from 2 pounds all the way to 30 pounds each. And so just to pick up the lightest one if you're just starting out. Weight-bearing exercises are very important because as you build more muscle will burn the fat. You don't want to just diet yourself and then burn everything. Like if you're not eating and fasting, you're just burning muscle, which you need. And as you get older, you're going to need muscles for your muscles to hold your body up, to pick things up. You don't want to be just a lump of droopy skin and fat. Happens to all of us, and eventually it'll happen to us after a certain age, but we lose a lot of muscle mass as we get older, and it takes so much longer to put them on. So the key for me is to be, I'm wired differently. Anyone with, I hate to say this, ADHD traits, they're just built to constantly be moving anyway. But if you're not, I'm just saying that keep active now. And if you keep active and make a habit of it, consistency of it all the time, then it doesn't become a chore. And then if you have a friend to do this with, or if you don't come and join me, you can do it here. There's no charge right now. And I don't have any ads either to interrupt you. Okay, so I think I mentioned the weights, and then with the weights you can do this way, so because now when you're lifting your weights this way, not this way, that way, you're using your biceps more. And if you're lifting your weights this way, the curls, now you're using the parts that you see, the Arnold Schwarzenegger parts this side, as opposed to biceps and triceps on that side. You can also do this with your weights or without your weights, or a can of soup, bottle of water, whatever you have, or nothing. If you do this enough times, you'll see it'll work. You do this 1,000 times, it'll feel like you've done a lot. So now let's just do some other things that kind of relate to this. I'm just going to get a sip of water, but don't just walk to it. Just make it a brisk thing. If it's not near you, whatever you do. As I walk to my when I put the garbage can out on garbage days. Excuse me. I love water, but if you don't, put some slices of cucumbers or lemons or strawberries. Cucumbers are good. They cool your blood. That's probably better to do after your exercise. But lemon, good for detox. Ginger is good also for detoxing. But here's the thing that I've noticed a lot of chefs do. I like cooking and eating and cooking for people that like to eat it, and I'm a foodie. But sometimes I see in the cooking shows people get ginger and either slice it or grate it, but they don't take the skin off. Folks, especially if you're not buying organic ginger, they spray it with whatever pesticides or some chemicals, so that for the time that it's at this shop, at the stores, if you go to buy your ginger, you see it's in a box exposed to lights and that. If they don't do it, it'll start to sprout. Once it sprouts, people don't want to buy it, so they spray it so it doesn't. It covers it with, and then people grate it or chop it or whatever, put it in the food while you're eating all that stuff. You really need to take the peel off. Okay, here we go. You ready? We're gonna do something different now. These are all the stuff that you used to do when you were little, which is very low impact. All right, so you remember these, right? Yeah. And no pressure. Don't push yourself too much. What I mean to say is that it's not I don't really subscribe to no pain, no gain. For me, exercising, you can think of that, the whole idea of exercising as pain. If you must think of exercise as pain, but don't be pushing yourself to a point that now you don't want to do it everybody says, oh, I don't feel like doing it and I hate that and it's such a chore. Don't. Just take it easy, and as you get better at it, as you build more muscles, as you build more confidence, as it becomes part of your routine, then you can push yourself a little bit more if you want to. Now here, I want to say that as you're doing these twisting motions, it doesn't really work for me. I've hurt myself many times over the past few years. My work consists of lots of heavy labor, moving firewood, heavy logs, heavy trees. I think I heard a... Can you hear the woodpecker? I love woodpeckers, one of my favorite birds. And there's a crow. Yesterday I saw a bald eagle circling around me, and the natives, there was an elder native, she was married to a native, once told me that it means that when you see them and they come to you, it's sort of like that in close proximity, because this is not... eagles like to be near big waterways like rivers and that, so they can swoop down and then get, so they're not really made to be here. That this is not their natural habitat. So like Alaska kind of places, the oceans and that, or the West Coast. So when it's out of place like this, see how I'm moving as I'm talking to you, just keep moving. It means that, so I'm doing a sort of an infinity motion or a figure eight with your hips. So it means, she said that it meant to me that time that I saw an eagle come to within 20 feet away from me, gigantic thing, and yesterday, is that it means that from the heavens, it means that your message was received. Whatever it was that you were asking for, or whatever, it doesn't necessarily translates to, now I'm doing sort of a qigong, translates to, yes, we got what you were praying for, what you were asking for, you're going to get it. It doesn't mean that. It just means that your message was received, all right? Okay. So I saw that yesterday and I was excited. Now, also another thing is that doesn't necessarily mean that whatever that you're, like I said, first of all, I said that it doesn't mean that you're going to get what you were asking for. Secondly, doesn't mean that even if you're going to get it, doesn't mean that you're going to be getting it immediately. There's going to be a text on your phone saying whatever it is that you were asking for, hoping for, is ready for you. Here you go. It's at your doorstep. Your package is at your door waiting for you. It doesn't necessarily work like that. Okay, so this is what I was saying. And as you turn, so twisting, I was saying that I've hurt my back many times, so I can't twist too far anymore. Shoveling heavy snow, whatever. So, but as you do this, even for me, even with me who has hurt his back so many times, and I mean, I was bedridden for like a week or 5 days. So that's what I mean by having hurt your back. With each turn, I'm able to, now that I've warmed up, with each turn, I'm able to twist, whatever you want to call it, a little bit more. Such that, well, I mean, you can see, such that I can do, I don't know what angle. It's not a 180. Is it a 180? Or whatever it is that I can do without hurting myself. Now, you've done all of these when you were growing up, primary school. I know you have. I don't know if you have. I have. This is what they made us do before starting our first class. And you can do the same thing. Very easy, non-offensive, doesn't hurt, even me. You can do this in your room, hotel room, and if you work from home, or even if you don't work from home, at work, see if you can ask your boss or manager or whoever to allow you to set up 5-10 minutes to do this. Hey, you can even use this channel, and you can put it on one of your laptops, and a few of your co-workers can do this together, and make it fun. Don't make it like a chore. Just get off your desk for however length of time you can, 10 minutes if that's all your boss allows you to do, or if you're your own boss. Dedicate this time to yourself. If your boss is watching, Listen, the more your staff are able to do this, they'll have more energy, they'll be more productive. You may think that, oh my God, I can't afford to give my employees 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever time to do this. But you know, that's actually the wrong way of thinking about it, because they'll be more productive if they're not doing the monotonous work or maybe great work that they do, or whether your company does, but your blood is flowing through your body, in particular your brain. You're more productive. Honestly, try it, and it's not a one day thing to get a result from. They may have to do this for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or for a month before you see results. But you'll know the results, as in everyone will be really in a good mood, but you will know it after even one session, that you can see people in a better mood. Anyway, productivity will come with that, along the side of that, or eventually. Okay, so I want to do some jumping jacks, but the ground is so frozen. Can you hear? The snow that you're seeing is not squishy snow, it's like icy snow. But I'll try. But if I can't do it, I'll stop, because I don't want to twist my ankle. Actually, before that, let's do something else, because I haven't done any ankle workout. So do this. Go on your tippy toes, right? This is like more of a qigong. On your tippy toes, drop. Tippy toes, drop. See how little space you need? I mean, I'm in the forest, and my driveway is I have a neighbor going by. My circular driveway is about 300 feet. And then there's all this around it. But if you don't have that space, look how much space I'm occupying right now. A foot or two, 2 feet at the most. I mean, I'm sure you can spare that. So now just jumping up and down just a little bit. I'm just trying to get my knees, my toes, and my ankles a bit of a workout. And then to make it more fun, let your arms droop. Change direction. Water. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Don't forget. Stay. So more sort of a qigong. I forgot to do this when I was doing the twists and turns. Let your arms swing freely, like what are those rides? Can't remember. But anyway, it sort of resembles one of those rides. Yeah, I still have my mark on. Yeah. Feels good, because as your arm that's going around you hits behind you, your back, sort of like your kidneys, gently, it's massaging your kidneys too. And if I remember, we'll do that as part of our cool down. Rub down, cool down. Sort of like, well, we'll get to that. Okay, so now you can bend your elbows or not. Have your arms go straight up and down. I hope I'm in the frame, folks. Camera's way over there. I've done that so I can get a bit of a forest in the frame. Either I'm kind of tiny from where you're looking at, or I'm not in the frame at all. The sun in your face feels good. It is cold, even though I've been doing this with you for maybe 10 minutes. My hands are frozen, but my face isn't. Sun on your face. Okay. Your arms can do nothing right now. Or I'm doing this country style today. As you can see, I'm in my work outfit with my big boots. I'm looking at my boots. They're cracked all over as plastic, wood, plastic, rubber, whatever. And this might be the last year for them. I'm pretty sure it is, because now the waters get into them, and who likes to have wet feet? It's just kind of miserable. Don't think negative thoughts. I just use these for another on a dry day, and then before I retire them. But I do keep all of my shoelaces. Those preppers will tell you cordage. But I mean, you buy another pair of shoes, and your laces might not last as long as your shoes or boots. But now you have a set ready to go. Jump! Change direction. Breathe, folks. Breathe as much as you can. The more you breathe, the more breaths that you take, the more you can do. The less you do, the less air you take in, the less you do. Try that if you don't believe me. Sorry, excuse me for taking a sip of water. Forgive me. But maybe you should take advantage of that time too, and also do the same. Did I do this already? No, pretty sure I didn't. Some neck rolls. Are they neck rolls or head rolls? Well, you know, go as slowly as you would like. Change direction. You'll hear all kinds of cracks, I want to say. Just straight up and down. Side to side. There are exercises that you can do even sitting down. And I'll tell you about two of them. If you have a computer job, or you know about carpal tunnel syndrome. So there's like a passageway where the nerves go through your wrist to your hands, and it can get pinched, because if you're always doing typing, or you got your mouse or whatever, as opposed to how your hand normally wants to be, which is like straight, so the nerves can go straight through. So some of the exercises for that is that you hold one arm out straight. Maybe I should go do that. And then with your other hand, pull against it. You'll feel it feels yummy. Feels good. I don't have a computer job, but even for me, it feels good. We're doing a bit of a Tai Chi now. Change direction. Change hands. Pull back as hard or as little as is comfortable for you. I'm never gonna know. No one's gonna know how you're doing it. There's no one's gonna grade you on this. So just be comfortable. Make it as yummy as it can be for you. Rotate the other way. Now, one other thing that you may not be able to see from here, maybe I'll come closer to you to show you this one. This is one of those other ones that I was trying to tell you, you can do from when you're sitting at some place. Maybe you're on a plane or somewhere. Maybe you can see me now. I don't know. Am I close enough? So this is your eye exercises for those of you who wear glasses, or maybe you don't want to wear glasses, but your eyes have muscles at the back where they're connected, just like everything else, and they need their own exercises. So what we're going to do is, first we're going to go up and down, look up, look down, look up, look down, and sideways, then crisscross the other way, then a box shape, then reverse box shape, then rotation one way, rotation the other way. Okay, we're going to do this. Oh, this is all wet. Anyway, I'll do this. Don't say I never do anything for you. Kneeling on wet ground. So we're going up and down right now, right? So peaceful. When you think you've had enough, go sideways now. Horizontal. The first one was vertical. I don't know if you can see my face. I hope I'm in the frame. Now we're going diagonally. Now we're going diagonally the other way. Now we're doing the box shape. Left to right, top to bottom, right bottom to bottom left, and then bottom left to top. So just make a square. Imagine a square and follow that shape. Now we're going the opposite direction. Now we're doing circles from right to left, let's say. I'm no guru, or I'm no trainer, so you guys do whichever direction or way that you want. If there's another way that you know that's best, let me know. Let other people know. This is what I do. If you can do this once a day, I think that's good exercise for you. I think that's it for that. I wonder if that's it for today, because if you're not used to doing this, I think we should stop for today and come back and watch this, or just watch this one time and then do it again on your own, or we can do it together. But I would love it if you could. Oh, I didn't do the back massages. Sorry, let's do that before we go. I can still talk as you do. So you're rubbing where your kidneys would be, and then if you can either make a fist, like a very light fist. You're not punching anyone. Actually, I'll show you. It's more of a qigong. Or you can do it with the back of your fist. Or you can use your hand. You rub it. Feels good, and really feels real good and yummy. It's no pressure at all. No, don't use yourself as a punching bag. Just gently. And then you can also do this as qigong. Maybe I should do a session of qigong too. There are pressure points, the meridians that you want to encourage the blood flow. If anyone has issues with cellulite, you're doing that. You're getting movement. Your tush, back of your legs, inside. Light fist, very light. And then where are you? Well, folks, that's all for today. Let me know if you want to see any more exercises. I'll see if I can do more for you, but we're coming to my busy season, which means now that I can be outside. The only time that I'm not able to work outside is if the ground is really saturated with rain or whatever. But otherwise, I'll be busy working in the forest. So I don't know how much I'll be able to tape and record for you, but I'll do my best. So in the meantime, namaste, and be good to yourselves.